Hello and welcome to Miss Charlotte Astrology. My name is Charlotte. I'm a full-time working astrologer, and on this channel I analyze the astrological charts of public figures, and very often they are celebrities, and that certainly will be the case today, as I'll be analyzing the chart and the transits of the one and only JayZ. He very famous rapper, businessman. He's got his fingers in so many pies, and of course he is the husband of Beyonce, the queen of pop music. And yeah, he's in some hot water. He's in trouble. I did a chart reading for him a couple of months ago, literally like 2 months ago, just when Diddy had a new wave of allegations. People were asking me to have a look at JayZ's chart because there were like whispers that he had hired a lawyer, and yeah, so I've already done this. I'm going to do it again, just as a bit of a refresher, and focus more on the transits and what I think might happen. I'm not a false prophet. I'm just a girl that reads charts, okay? So I'm going to give you my educated guesstimation of what I think might happen, okay? But it's not set in stone because I'm not God, okay? Before I dive in, I just want you guys to know that I do offer readings. So January, as I'm speaking, my January schedule has spaces. So if you would like to meet me over Zoom, you can do that. You can book your appointment. And I also do MP3 readings. There's the 5-minute focused ones, which are for a specific situation or a specific part of your chart or a specific question or issue that you have. And then I do 15-minute full chart readings, synastries, transit readings. And those are just recordings of my voice that are emailed to you via email on an MP3 file. And then I also have YouTube members, which I do offer discounts for my readings. So if that's something you would like to do, please do, because it's the best way to support me. And if you can't do any of that, please like, subscribe, comment, help me with the algorithm. It's much appreciated because I would like YouTube to be profitable. Thank you. Okay, so let's dive into this chart. I have read his chart before, so you can go back and watch that. I will do some of that, but I want to talk more about what I think might happen. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. These are today's transits. Just to note, when he got in trouble, when these allegations came out, the moon was moving over his north node. I don't think I didn't describe the allegations. So basically what's happened is allegedly in the year 2000, a 13-year-old girl was brutally assaulted, allegedly, by P. Diddy and Jay. And there was a third celebrity who witnessed it. So there was 3 celebrities involved. The third celebrity has not been named, but they're calling the Celebrity B. But she is saying that it was Jay and it was P. Diddy, and they took turns in assaulting her, and it was very violent. And yeah, but so now she's come forward, and it's a civil suit, not a criminal one, which is interesting. Maybe there are some legal things as to why, because it's been like over 20 years. Maybe that's why there can only be a civil suit. Maybe there can't be a criminal one. I'm not sure how this works, but it's a civil suit. So she's likely looking for compensation. But yeah, this is going to be a very dirty, nasty fight. And I can tell you, with this North Node in Pisces, it's about relinquishing control. And I have a North Node in Pisces. When your South Node is in Virgo, you're very accustomed to controlling everything and making sure that everything is measured and well thought out and perfect. When your North Node is in Pisces, you are forced into a state of imperfection and unease and release. And you have to learn to go with the flow of the Pisces water. That's what he has to learn to do. But if he doesn't let go, and if he is a Virgo rising, and that South Node is on his ascendant, and Pluto, oh my gosh, yeah, Pluto, he's going to hold on to control as much as he can. To release his Pluto, and even to release the energy of his rising sign, means that he might have people looking at him differently, reputational disgrace. Like, he won't be able to show his face, like literally, like it's shameful, very, very shameful. And that's if he does have a Virgo rising, because the rodden rating on this chart is a C. But we'll use it. If we get his actual time, I'll do an amendment. But if it is in the first house, it is a release of control. I also think that the seventh house, because it's open enemies and the North Node is here, if he has open enemies, they're going to be talking. They're going to be turning him in. Maybe even peaceful partnerships, friendships. They might be turning him in to save their own asses. Saturn is moving over this here, so this is a meeting God energy. Like Neptune is literally the sign that's associated with God things, spiritual things. And his nodal return is on its way, and it starts on January 12th. So buckle up, Pisces North Node people. It all starts in January. Get your shit together, okay? The nodal return is a period of accelerated spiritual growth. And that can come with some good things. People can achieve a lot during this nodal return. But they can also lose a lot. So we'll see. If this North Node is on his descendant, he might have to relinquish control to a partner. So let's just say he was to allegedly get a divorce. It might be to like keep the wealth, or to like just hold down the fort if he is taken away, or if he's going to have to trust his partner more. Like his trusted partners, he's going to have to trust them even more. The open enemies are coming for him. The secret enemies are coming for him. The ruler of this descendant and this North Node is Neptune, and it's right here with the Venus. Like he's become very chummy with some very dark people. A Venus in Scorpio is also someone who is very, this is how I put it. Venus in Scorpio, and I love myself a Venus in Scorpio, don't get me wrong, but at their worst, they have the rug underneath their lover's feet. Like anyone that in terms of relationships, like they can really love you and be incredibly generous, and they believe in loyalty, and they really focus on the loyalty bit, because very often they get betrayed in their life. It's not the easiest Venus to have. But it can flip, and because they don't feel they can really trust anyone, even though they value trust, they will always make sure that the Persian rug that their friend or lover is standing under always has two hands at the side of it ready to pull out from under that person, just in case. So he might be pulling the rug out from under some people. He may have done that in the past. I think the rug has also been ripped out from under him as well. I think that's certainly, someone's turned him in. Even if this is not a real allegation, let's just say this has been made up, the enemies are coming for him. And if there's one allegation, there'll be more allegations. I think there'll be more. Like, the nodal return hasn't even started yet. This North Node will be in Pisces for 1.5 years. So if there's more young people, well, they might not be young now, who knows? If there's more people that have come forward with allegations of abuse, it might be over for this guy. He might be in the slammer with Diddy. We'll see. The Mars in Aquarius, Pluto's moving through here, so Pluto is going to be quite karmic. There's going to be lots of money things happening, because Pluto's been in Capricorn for a really long time. Pluto was on my Mars for a very long time, for 16 years. And I learned a lot about money. I lost a lot of money during that time as well. I think that's the case for him as well, because it's also playing into a money house. I think he's going to be paying for bad behavior. His Mars is in Aquarius. No one can tell him shit. No one can tell him what to do. I think whatever he does, he believes there is some kind of higher purpose or a good intention behind even the shittiest of behaviors. Because a Mars in Aquarius, look at Elon Musk. They do the most egotistical, ambitious things, and they say that it's for a greater good, for the greater good of humanity. For Elon Musk, it's making technology and flying to Mars. For JayZ, it is creating art that is going to impact the world, because he wants to do something for his people, or he wants to, right? By the way, it's fantastic art, I must say. Like, he's a genius. But he will do something for himself and then frame it as something that is for humanity, when really it's just about himself. Same with Elon Musk. Like, oh, I want to like go to Mars and like save humanity and like start a new colony there because I want to save the world. Yeah, but he's not saving the world to save people. He's saving the world. He's saving humanity so he can perpetuate his own legacy. It has nothing to do with trying to genuinely help people. So I think that he's on one. He's on a bit of a high horse with this Mars in Aquarius, which is also incredibly sexually reckless. As we know, we heard those songs from that Lemonade album. Neptune square Mars, like, just, it could be poor impulse control. So, yeah. I think the Jupiter trine Mars can make him seem quite honorable. Like, I think that he can start up a project and it creates a lot of abundance for himself and for other people. So I think that's where his creative work it can be quite positive, or taken quite positively. That's really, really good. But he's into some dark shit. A Venus with Neptune conjunction squaring Mars, like secret love affairs, bad business practices, bad temper, contradicts his own values, because I think he's the type of person that's like, oh, loyalty matters a lot to me. Well, why you betray people, even your own wife? Never trust a person that betrays their spouse, because they will betray you. They can't even like show respect to the one person that loves them the most in the world. So yeah, pretty shitty. I don't think that he's going to get out of this. I really don't. I mean, let's just say he does and he doesn't face any criminal consequences and it comes up all clean. This is going to disgrace him forever. Jupiter's moving through his midheaven. We'll see how that... isn't he the creative director of the Halftime show? Isn't he the creative director of that Super Bowl halftime show? Jupiter moving through the midheaven is great. I think there's a lot of... he's clearly very, very busy. I think he's having a lot of successes with his projects at the moment. But the retrograde inhibits that a little bit. Puts a bit of a damper on it. I mean, it will swing back. It will swing back. It'll be fine. It will go back to normal. We'll go out of retrograde, and success will continue. But it's going to square that. It's going to square that North Node. There's going to like, even if he has some professional successes, he's going to have a lot of personal strife and legal battles with this. Oh yeah, and Saturn is squaring Jupiter at the moment, so not fun. His personal life sucks right now. It's a bit of a divorce transit, actually. If this is his chart, and he does have a Pisces descendant, and Saturn swings through his 7th house and then through his 8th house, that's a divorce transit. And his Saturn is not well aspected with much, with anything, actually. His Saturn's at 2 degrees in Taurus, and it's not aspecting anything nice. And it is in his 8th house, which is a divorce placement. It plays into the ninth, which is a trouble with authority, authoritarian figures, father figures. Yeah, this does not look easy. That's all I have. That's all I have for now. We'll see what happens. It doesn't look good. Even if this claim is not legit, or it's found to be like, you know, even if they dismiss it, I think there'll be more. Because it's like Diddy, where there's one, there's many. So this was just the beginning. Good luck, JayZ, with that nodal return. All right, guys, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.